Hi, we have with us today Harsha Tacheri, founder and CEO of Masalabox. So Harsha, please tell us about yourself. What do you do?
We run a startup called Masalabox. It's basically a mobile platform that connects home chefs to customers. So we have a daily changing menu where you can order from. All of our food is cooked by home cooks who are extremely talented. And we're sort of following the UberX model for food, wherein we're utilizing the underutilized home kitchen. So that's what we do.
What do you think about owning the aspect where you're working with so many home chefs, right? So how do you handle distribution and logistics? Can you tell us about that?
It was a nightmare to start off with because of this two-pronged thing that we are picking up from multiple vendors and distributing to multiple customers. But we have figured out the logistics now. We have an app wherein whenever there is a pickup, the guy presses a button and it talks to our server and things like that, which is developed in-house, which has enabled us to figure out this puzzle to a certain extent. And we have an in-house logistics team, which makes it easier for us to control. Right, so all that has enabled us to, do it.
So what is Masalabox's traction right now?
We piloted the model in Cochin initially, and then we started in Bangalore in April, early April actually. So we are seeing about 150 orders a day, and it's growing day by day because as we are, we are marketing more, and we're doing a lot more B2B sales. So that way we're seeing a lot more traction now.
Okay, thank you so much, Harsha. Hi Shashank, please tell us about yourself. What does Dazo do?
Dazo is a curated meal platform. We're basically a discovery and ordering platform for customers. We work with a few selective partners, restaurants in this case, who prepare daily changing meals, and we host it on a platform. From the customers, they just open the application from wherever they are. They'll see what different meals are being prepared around them and just order one of those. The whole idea is to simplify the decision making of food, what food to eat today. So, the classic example I would say what we're trying to answer is what's good today. And I think we're just trying to answer that, helping customers discover new restaurants or in fact new meals around them, and helping our restaurants, sell their food and showcase their food to different customers who are potentially going to consume their food.
And what is the traction like? How many customers? How many clients?
So we've served almost more than about 35,000 meals in the last few months since the time we've become a marketplace as well. And we've grown about 3 times, in triple digits now over the last 4 months. So it's been going great. We just launched our iPhone application yesterday. So we're expecting a further boost of about 30-40% in the next few months. So it's catching up quite a lot. Now it's about more of scale up in terms of going to new territories and trying to introduce new foods like Japanese and others where the demand is coming as well.
And both of the co-founders are from a tech background. So the other elements, the other perspectives, how do those come into the equation?
So, in our case, definitely the core is the technology itself, where we both come with the expertise in the product and technology. Then there is a partnerships piece to it. So we have someone who's leading the partnerships team with senior folk to work with different partners and not just tie up. In our case, it's not just about tying up with the partners, it's also understanding what is the expectation from the platform. How can we get them more visibility on what kind of food they can innovate on that as well. And I think one of the bigger pieces is again logistics piece or the operations piece to it. So we have someone senior person leading who joined us back in a few months, who's been leading the entire logistics piece, team of about 30-40 delivery boys now, which becomes a very crucial part because logistics is also one of the key things which apart from discovery or a lot of restaurants are not able to figure out how to deliver to the last mile. I think that's been taken internally. As product, we're trying to automate as much as possible, making sure, instead of building a very heavy people team, making very process oriented and lean team and using technology to do that.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, we have with us today Aruj Garg, founder of Bhukkad. Aruj, please tell us about your startup.
Hi, so my name is Aruj and I run a startup called Bhukkad. We do something called natural fast food. The idea is to make traditional junk food in a completely natural way without any preservatives or any processed elements. And we do that through an offline and online channel.
So what has the traction been like? Where can we find you?
We are available in 5 areas in Bangalore right now, which is Koramangala, BTM layout, HSR layout, Rupan Agrara and Electronic City. And also in Nagarbhavi, where it started 4 years back, where I actually studied. So we do about 250 orders a day, which are a mix of online and offline. And the idea is to become a delivery-oriented internet-first kitchen. At the same time, we want to retain our physical outlets because we believe that there is still value in retail, which also gives you great branding capacity. So we will not junk that channel completely, but we will have more focus towards an online delivery platform.
So one of the often ignored parts of the equation is the kitchen itself.
Correct.
Can you tell us about what goes on behind the scenes at the kitchen?
I think people don't realize that's probably the ugliest part of the food venture. I mean, at a rush hour or at when the pressure is very, very high, you have to really understand that kind of operation takes a lot of manpower. It's very physical in nature. It cannot be automated up to after a point, and it's something which is core to a food operation. It's something which gives us the most learning, and it's something where we make the most mistakes. So it's a puzzle. It's a part of the puzzle which nobody has been able to solve completely, and I think we have a long way to go in making sure our food is consistently great all time. And I think that's something which we're striving every day to achieve.
And how big is the team?
So we're now about 27 people. I started with as being a single person 4 years back. It's taken us a while to be here, and now we are looking to expand all over Bangalore and then go outside Bangalore as well. And for which, obviously, we're going to hire a lot of people in the near future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Avash. Thank you.
10 future mobile technologies, 10 promising mobile sparks companies. But this one in particular will just blow your mind. Let's look at My Child app.
Suvitas was set up with an aim to provide transition care to patients who undergo major surgeries and need complete attention and care after getting discharged.